the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. At their own 23-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Allen to the air. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. One more time going up top with Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
We go 47. We go 154.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here we go 46.
Pistol now for Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. He'll check this down to the running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll throw left and has his running back. And he's very close to a first down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. to throw. It's Allen. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Bills first down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Play action. Here's Allen. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bills. That is first touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try
to the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 40 down now. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Operating from the gun. Here's Gaffney. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
The play action. It's Prescott. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 44, 8.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. Throwing again is Allen. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the air once more is Allen. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Allen to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of the team.
He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. Wow, Greg, that's the worst place to make a mistake. You're just trying to give your punt team some room, do anything down there but turn it over. And not only do they turn it over, it turns into a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and you would like to see him just be more secure. 2 hands on the ball. You understand the situation. This backed up on your own side of the field. There's a lot of bodies in there at the line of scrimmage. 2 hands, ball security, protect the ball above all else. In this case, he's loose with it, and that's a critical turnover for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, It's Bates to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Going to stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be anchored with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Cook. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
For a two-point conversion.
Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a second down throw for Prescott. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On third down, Prescott. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Out to his right. He'll take off again. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be home in. He's got it. Great homer. Touchdown, Bills.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, beats the 6.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 40. Yeah,
Prescott on 1st down. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, kill. All right, hey. There we go, going to 53. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, going to 54. 47. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Yeah, we're going to 54. Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Rolling right.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Kill. 26.
He'll try to run for it. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Alert!
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
Alert! 319! Hey, home! We got
Off the play fake, here's Allen. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, they go with Cook. And he's not going to get there. Wallace right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Tight. Alert!
Here we go on fourth down. It's Allen. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
The Bills, first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Hey, home.
And the Bills, first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second and 7.
The Cowboys, 14-yard line.
Round 80. We go.
Design run here for Allen.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a third down and 4. Play action. It's Allen. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to have themselves first and goal. He is out of bounds at the 7.
Good for Bills, first down. First and goal.
Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, kill! There we go. 40.
A first down throw for Prescott. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. First down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. On the play fake. Dash out of a blitz. Overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 15. At the Bills' 41-yard line.
The play action. It's Prescott. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, go to 54, go. Yeah! Here we go to 53. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47!
Points on the board.
Here's Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike. but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third down, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. On the handoff, this is Cook. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Here we go.
3rd and 5.
Hey, tight.
From the gun, here is, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Sebastian Joseph Day. He's in there in a drop-up, and it leads to 4th down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
We're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Kill. Here we go, going to 54. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. taken in. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
At the 46-yard line.
Prescott again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Big play when they needed it the most. 61 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Good with the extra point. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Moving to his right. Off he goes.
Well, let's let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Pushed out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go, 40. Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the by Alontae Taylor.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen to the throw. Forced out wide. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
A run up the middle with Cook. Room to run inside the 40. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Round 80.
Oh, a loose football. And this will be recovered.